Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Mate. That wasn't planned. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. Blast! No success there.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? A chance to avenge the honor of your house? That sort of thing?
I don't want to fly right now. Perhaps later.
Suit yourself. Come and find me if you change your mind. See you soon.
Hello again, Imelda. Is your challenge still on the table?
That all depends. Are you ready this time?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it. Brilliant. Missed it. Close, but not close enough. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. That wasn't planned.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? A chance to avenge the honour of your house? That sort of thing?
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
I'd say that was acceptable. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. That's more like it. I'd say that was acceptable. Not close enough.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? A chance to avenge the honor of your house? That sort of thing?
I don't want to fly right now. Perhaps later.
Suit yourself. Come and find me if you change your mind. See you soon.
Revelio.
Not just common.
Oi, can you help me?
Čauky, Tome. Jak se daří?
How does Garrett's subterranean concoction sound? Too obtuse?
I couldn't agree more.
Revelio.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Jak se daří, Tome?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure, This scriptorium could hold the
Ahoj
answers we need.
Martinku. Ahoj Martinku.
The dark arts do pique my
No,
interest.
There's
já
more to
no,
dark magic
co mám
than
říct,
people
no, tak
realize.
skočil jsem si na
Gaunts
pivko,
know this better than most.
ale jinak
Perhaps I've
jako
spoken out of turn.
je
Ominous's
to moc.
family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar
Budeme
with
se
the
učit asi
Cruciatus
černou
curse?
magii.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we...
Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos.
Hele, na rovinu nevím, do kolika budu hrát. Proč? Máš něco v plánu, nebo mám jakoby to nějak utnout dřív? Dneska to asi nebude nějak extrémně dlouhý, ale zítra večer by to mohlo být další ten stream. Já vím, že bych se tam mohl portnout, ale... Jo, počkej, ale tadyhle už jsem... Jo, počkej, tohle už jsem vlastně dělal, dobrý. Jsem teď zapomněl trošku. Tady někde zase cinká nějaká... A já nevím kde, ty vole. Nic, jdu na to. No, jako nebude to dlouho, Tome, dneska. To se omlouvám. Ale... Titi. Kočička, no.
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
No. Byla tam kočička, to je pravda, no. Počkej, co tady máme?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
What the
Revelio.
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive. Do you think Garlic maintains them? with the help of Harry.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
My brother promised me his outproof.
Revelio.
Astronomy. It's not even magic.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
Tak co, dáme si panáka nebo ne?
Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Jo, to jsem pomohl vlastně tomu Straidovi, že jo, tohleto.
Aloha Mora.
Stylish top hat. Okay.
Revelio.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation.
Já nejsem zloděj, já jsem objevitel.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share. with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Revelio.
Put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good, that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
I had heard about these flowing tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Confringo!
A pristine night for stars.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is,
A líbí se mi, že ty jsi mi napsal, že teď jsem zloděj, ale když jsem vykrádal ty baráky, jako jak v prasinkách, tak vole v těch vedlejších vesnicích, vole, tak to si nenapsal, ty vole, víš co?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo. Revelio. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one, and if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't...
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It's... Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
What are you up to now?
Hogsmeade, hero.
Revelio.
Levioso! Defender! Protego! Revelio! Abandoned long ago, no doubt. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe? Careful? Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold,
Revelio.
doesn't get me first. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
No, dneska to nebude dlouhý. Zítra uděláme nějaký další stream.
Magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
Ať to je... Ať to jako někam pohneme a tohleto. Ale uděláme to asi zítra, protože... Mám toho dneska dost.
That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Repulso.
That did it.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Defender. Revelio.
Hele, asi takhle. Nejčastěji hraju Rainbow Six Siege, ale jako single player hry mě taky baví. Nemůžu říct, jako, že mě něco baví víc nebo míň. Tady se nedostanu kvůli tomu, že jako, když jsi skrčenej, vole, tak jako nemůžeš kouzlit? What the
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Budu. Tomáš, zdraví? Taky tě moc zdravíme. Taky pozdravuj doma hlavně.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
A co chceš, papa? Co chceš?
Revelio.
Malinko. Dej si to. Očapej. Chceš pomoct? Chceš nakrmit? Ne. Tak ne.
No nic, hele, já to dneska tady asi uložím a budeme pokračovat zítra. Já děkuju, že jsi přišel. Hezký večer, hezký víkend a zítra se zahrajem.